Christian TV networks are preparing for the return of Jesus Christ, and they want to provide live coverage of that. The Bible says no one knows the day or the hour of the return of Jesus Christ, but two Christian networks think it's going to happen anytime because they're getting their live TV cameras ready. What are the two networks? One of them is the Daystar television network. They've set up a 24-hour-a-day webcam pointed at the Mount of Olives in Jerusalem. The Trinity Broadcasting Network recently bought the building next door to Daystar Television, and they're setting up cameras, according to the New York Times. The U.S. evangelical broadcasters are ready for the breaking news, as well as using their broadcast to spread the gospel of Jesus to Jews in Israel. That's going to go well. What do you make of this? I mean, first of all, Christian proselytizing is legal in Israel, although the government has restricted and discouraged the practice. And a lot of these networks are actually doing this stuff to try to proselytize to Jews in Israel, which seems like a bizarre priority. But that being said, imagine all the money being spent to have webcams ready, because just any time Jesus is going to be back.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it's just complete insanity. It makes no sense. There are no grounds for it, and it's just a waste of money and effort.
Do people believe this stuff? That's the question. The Pew Forum on Religion and Public Life said last year, 78.4% of Americans consider themselves to be Christian. Only 26% are evangelical, okay? Now, what percentage believe in these resurrection ideas? Let's see here. A Reuters Ipsos poll published in May found that 22% of Americans believe the world will end in their lifetime.
Okay.
Is that high? Is that low? What do you think? That's not 22% of Christians,
right.
22% of Americans.
It's pretty high.
Now, I think that in that, we have to parse out the people that think it will end because of some kind of religious rapture, and the people that think we're treating this planet so poorly that we may really have problems maintaining a civilization. I think that those two groups are very, very different.
Yeah, we don't know what percentage make up those two groups, but I think a lot of people believe that there could very well be a nuclear war that just ravages the planet.
People's minds just seem so deluded by these fairy tales of waiting for this resurrection. I actually think Jesus already tried to come back. He saw Snooki had a TV show, and he said, not the right time for me.
Yeah, that could very well be.
I read that in Rolling Stone, actually.
It's good material.
Yeah, great. Oh, no, Time Magazine, I think, wrote about that. Maybe not. Didn't Jesus actually think he was living in the end of days too?
I don't know.
I think he did. Some might say, well, listen, a couple thousand years isn't much in terms of history. And you're right, if you actually believe the universe is as old as science thinks it is. But when you believe that the earth is only 6,000 years old, being off by 2,000 years is kind of significant.
That's, yeah. I mean, what? That's like 25%.
It is.
Yeah.
It's quite a bit.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and take a break. We've got a great interview coming up right after the break, so stay tuned for that. And then later on, a lot more stuff I want to tell you about, including a rapist demanding visitation rights to see the child that he fathered through that rape. Stay tuned, interview next, plenty more.
The David Pakman Show at davidpakman.com.